These are their world famous solar lights. They're also my choice. I love these. They stake into the ground. They don't have to stake into the ground. There's other options. But did you see that? It swivels. The top swivels forwards or backwards. So now we can focus and direct the light where we want it. We're gonna have uplighting and we are gonna feel fancy. There's no doubt about it. There's no cords or cables. There's no digging the earth up. There's no expenses with this. Powered by the rays of the sun every night like clockwork. It will come on with zero maintenance. The reason why I wanted to have these in the show tonight is because I did learn that there is no Today's Special this year. We normally do these as a Today's Special at $39.95. They canceled it because we don't have enough availability. So they brought it in. It's available only while supplies last. A color has already gone. Colors that are available, and you'll be the last one to see, I think, the full complement. We have this beautiful green. Again, this is all rust-free, beautiful stainless. This is the red, this is the white, this is that beautiful bronze, very popular. And here is the silver. In the past, we've done a 4-pack, sometimes a 6-pack, maybe an 8-pack. You're getting a 10-pack here. So you're getting a lot of lights to play with. It adds so much value and curbside appeal. Such a wonderful offer. Again, I can't speak more highly enough about them. Here to talk about them, though, is the world-famous TV's Chad Allen. Chad Allen, is it really you?
Yes, I was gonna let you keep going.
I know you love that. I think you're even blushing a little bit,
I am,
Chad.
because Adam gives the best introductions out of any host here at the network, okay?
You can pay me later.
Well, I wrote it down for you right here.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was going to hide that from everybody. Chad, though, and I were talking backstage about these, because these, they're nearly as famous as you.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, this comes to us from that legacy company, Bell & Howell, that's been around 115 years. We now present in 99 countries, and we've been here well over 15 years. I've been with them almost 12. Okay, here's the item that we're talking about today. One of our most famous items, definitely the top 5 that I've ever presented here at the network. Look at the brilliance, the shine. Here is where we started all those years ago. It had the screws in it. There was 4 LEDs. See those little squares right there? Those are LEDs. There's only 4. Now we're up to 10. Not just 10, we've made it more decorative, and for the first time ever, we've given it that 360-degree swivel design. What does that mean? Now I can tilt it to really light that foliage the way I want it. But we all know what makes a house a home. It's the lighting. It's the landscaping. That's what makes it look so rich and expensive. Now, in terms of product, though, at Bell & Howell specifically, there's good, there's better. Guys, this is the best. Their water, their rust, snow, sleet, doesn't matter. It will not rust, it will not corrode. You see them here on the grass, they're laying flat. You see them here on the post, they're vertical. You can put them in a planter. But let me tell you this real quick. Here's what's always happened. Traditionally, stake lights have to be staked into soft ground. Why disc lights? Well, because disc lights, you can use the stake, yeah, of course. But now you can lay them flat on their back. What does that mean? Now hard surfaces can play. Sidewalks, driveways, decks, patios, porches. Oh my goodness, for the first time ever, Adam Freeman, people in the city with balconies. Balconies can now have solar lighting because you don't have the soft grass to stake them down into.
There's so many options, there's so many choices, and if you go to the home store and you see the aisle where the solar lights, you can buy good ones and not so good ones. These aren't plastic, these are stainless, and they are so well designed, and they're bigger and they're brighter. And again, the fact that you can pivot this to focus the light, to position the light, is something that I don't think anybody ever thought would be possible, but you absolutely can do that with these amazing lights. We are, as you would imagine, really busy. I don't think there's any other less expensive way to have such a dramatic impact. We were joking, but when you look out the window and you see the plants and the flowers in full bloom and they're illuminated with the solar lights, it adds so much to the feel of the house. Again, maybe it's the walkway up to the home, or maybe it's up the stairs. It's a safety, certainly, feature, but it's also the look, the look, the look. If you want bronze or silver, so it's bronze or stainless in the system, they are the best sellers and will be going very quick. Remember, there is no Today's Special this year. We already sold out of one color. We have red and white and green available as well. A lot of people love the green as it nestles into the grass. That's nice, certainly. But they're big, bright, and let's face it, Chad, there's no babying. You don't need to go switch these on and off. They do it automatically.
Absolutely. And no matter which color you're choosing, they are all a 304 stainless steel underneath. underneath.
Important.
That is how they are made. That color is just a coating on top that is a really durable coating, of course, but the coating doesn't prevent rust and corrosion. That's going to be your stainless steel 304 underneath. That's really coming to work for you. But I think what really makes these different, 10 LED. We do not make more LEDs on a disc light than what you're getting here tonight. We do not have more in a pack than you do tonight with 10. So you're getting 10 individual lights with 10 LEDs on each light, and they happen to swivel. You can see how it shines up in that vertical direction, right up on my hand, no matter which way I put it. Here's another thing. If you are buying solar lighting, here's what you need to look out for. Do they each work independent of each other? What do I mean? Sometimes there's a long tether, right? And there's a solar panel at the end, and that solar panel is powering all the lights. No, no, not here. There's a solar panel here, a solar panel here, a solar panel. You get every single one works independently of each other. If we go back a little bit, I want to show you this. I have a planter here also. So I have 6 in the grass, I got 3 in the planter, and I have 1 here on a post, which could be your mailbox, so you never miss your driveway anymore. This is a set of 10. I'm able to split them up into different sections of the house. How about 3 on the staircase, so at least I can see the 3 steps getting up into the house? How about 6 on the sidewalk? How about 1 on the fence post as I drive up? If you stake them into the ground with the grass, you can actually mow over them because that's how slim and sleek they are. The only hard decision you're gonna make tonight, well, let's say this. I've had plenty of experience with disc lights. The first 10, that's how you start. Then you want some for the backyard, you want some for the side yard, your neighbor calls you, and I gotta tell you something, we don't always have colors. And so if you love the green or the red, take it from my mouth to your ears, you better pick up 2 sets of red tonight.
So there's a couple things that you might want to know. If you buy 2 sets, so that would be 20 lights, you'll actually activate free shipping and handling, so you won't pay any shipping and handling if you buy 2 sets, and then you have, you know, plenty to play around with and to really maximize the lighting. The more the merrier with lighting, there's no doubt about it. The other thing as well, you know, to Chad's point, is just when we do today's specials with these, we have, let's say, 30, 40, 50, 60,000. We have less than 2,000 in the bronze. We're not doing a today's special this year. So this is our only quantity for the season. So don't hold on for the today's special because there isn't one. We wanted one, but we just don't have the availability. So if there's, you know, you can't do a today's special with 4,000 lights. It just doesn't work. We need more than that. So the team have given us a price akin to a today's special with a great flex pay and a great value. Instead of spending $60, you get it for under $40. And remember, we're more than doubling the pack. So rather than a 4-pack, 6-pack, it's a 10-pack that you're getting here. So you're getting a lot of lights. The one I'm worried about is this one. It's the bronze. If you want this beautiful bronze, it will be the first to sell out. It's a gorgeous color for sure, but a lot of orders that are coming through are in that one. So if you want the bronze, call sooner rather than later. In second place is the silver. That's popular as well, but I would imagine that the bronze is going to be the most limited pretty fast. There's also red, there's green, and there's white available. The green is brilliant. It blends into your grass really well. So if you are somebody who has grass, that's going to be great for you. Again, each one works independent of any of the others. You can give 1 away. You can put 3 on your tabletop outside on your patio table. That stake is a unique patented stake because look at the clearance here so that I'm able to completely swivel that center section all the way around anywhere that I want. Look how sensitive the solar sensor is because as I tilt it down, it loses the studio lights above it and it comes right on. See how I'm able to turn it all the way around? So that's really brilliant. Every single one of those little yellow squares, that's a light, folks. Okay, so you need less disc lights because there's more light in each disc light. In the center there, you can see all the solar cells for the solar panel. Again, that's built into each one, no wires, no cables. Let me take the stake off because I want to show you the back. You will have to hit this rubberized button 1 time. That's just a rubberized switch. You do it the first time, you never have to do it again. Let's get that the right side up. There's a keyhole right here, so you can actually hang it vertical. Mailbox
box is really popular for that. People who live in the country love to see where their driveway is so they don't fly past it. Along the fence, you can put these on railings. You can just set them flat on their back. You can put them on the stake. There's a lot of different ways you can use these, but here's what Guy Yobin and I, we've only had one show, by the way. 10 a.m. this morning, first show. This is the second show ever for the entire season, and they're already flying, but Guy and I were talking about putting this in the beach bag, right? The sun goes down, you put them in the beach bag, then you can line your blanket with them. You can take them to the Airbnb, the vacation rental, because you may not be familiar with the staircases there, or maybe you're going to the beach, and there's a dock. You can line the docks. There's a lot of different places to put them, but what you need to know is that the lithium-ion battery built in is powered by the sun.
Yes.
There is no electrician needed. You do not have any cost of ownership here. When you turn the switch the first time, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it automatically comes on when it's dark, and then it goes off when it's light. We've had these in the studio all day, since 10 a.m. this morning, and it was dark in the studio. So the one Adam just pulled away, it's been on since 10 a.m. this morning, right? And so when these come on and off all day long in the studio, it really speaks, same thing with here. That's not because like it's a bad light, it's because like the battery's about dead on this one because it's been on for 12 hours, right? And that's the quality you're getting with a lithium-ion battery that's built into these. By the way, battery, 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 all built in. They don't have one battery that's off to the side. There's a lot of competitors, Adam, that have that. One battery off to the side, and it's supposed to power all these lights.
Chad, I mean, look, let's not pull any punches. There's a lot of bad solar lights out there.
That's true.
There's a lot of cheap ones, a lot of plastic ones that don't resist the elements very well, ones that go rusty on you. These are so well made, stainless steel, they don't rust all the elements, whether it's rain or snow or sleet, it doesn't matter. But again, with the next generation solar cell technology that's built in, it takes just a little bit of sun, even on a cloudy day, to power this up, and then all through the night, it really gives you that bright, pure white light. The problem that we've got is that virtually every order coming through is for bronze and stainless steel. Oh, man. So I do want to stress again, we already sold out earlier of one of the colors when Chad launched it. Bronze and stainless are traditionally the most popular, but I don't think also the green is doing very well here, but yeah, okay, so these three, but specifically those two. If you want the bronze or the stainless, they will not make it for very much longer. Best sellers, obviously really gorgeous. This is the deluxe version. We can talk about more of the solar lights. We can talk about that next generation technology. For me, and the reason why we've loved these at our house, again, I started with the very first disc lights that Bell and Howell introduced years ago. The reason we upgraded to these is because of that. You can pivot it. So let's say you've got a palm tree, or maybe an area of the garden where you really want to accentuate. You put this down in the ground with a stake, but then I could position it to focus and throw the light, project the light where I want it to go. Rather than it just going up, it can do that, which looks great, but there's a lot of features maybe that you want to highlight, and that's what that technology allows you to do. So for that reason, to get the 10-pack, to get all the fabulous selections that we've got of colors, it's amazing. I know we're counting down, only 3 minutes left. Hundreds, not thousands, is the best way I can put it. I mean, it's a shame, Chad, that there is no Today's Special this year, but this price is like a Today's Special.
It's sort of my fault. We did not order it.
I knew it was you.
I didn't order it. I've been at Bell & Howell for a decade. I get tired sometimes, okay? I didn't order enough disc lights. It's okay, all right? But we have a great deal now. And so I will tell you, though, we do not have a larger pack. 10 is the most we've ever done. We do not have more LEDs. We have great disc lights on hsn.com that have 8 LEDs, 6 LEDs, 4 LEDs. Great. We actually started right here. 4 LEDs, smaller solar panel. It actually has held up pretty nice over the last 6, 7 years.
They're the original ones that we had, and they're good, Chad, but you can't compare the two.
You cannot compare the two, but they do mix and match pretty well. So if you still have these and they're working great, perfect, you can throw these in there as well. What are we talking about, though, in our last minute? Well, traditionally, solar lights always have a stake. And you can use these with the stakes. We're giving you stakes included, of course, but you always had to have soft ground, mulch, things like that, where you could get this staked into. Not anymore, folks. Disc lights, hard surfaces are now in play. Balconies, docks, decks, sidewalks, driveways, concrete, cement, you name it. Line the staircases with them, one on each step, so that you can actually see where you're going. On top of the fence post, maybe you have an outdoor dining table. You can put this on the outdoor dining table and light it for the most beautiful ambient light when you're having those dinners outside. I have a little bistro set. I put just one in the center of that little bistro set with the two seats. It looks like it was installed by an electrician with all those wires. One halogen bulb, Guy Yovan says his neighbor installed. The wires, $20,000. The wires,
yes.
Halogen bulb lighting, one bulb is $15 and he has to change them every other week.
Chad, though, we joke, but sincerely, and anybody out there at home who has installed landscape lighting, it costs thousands of dollars. And then when you're doing the lawn, when you're doing your yard work, you cut the wires all the time so the lights go out, you replace the bulbs. You never ever need to replace the bulbs here, the Cobb LEDs. You never need to replace them. There are no cords or cables. There's nothing to chop or to cut. They will work for you every single night. When you compare this to landscape lighting, in my opinion, it's incomparable. The reason why in years gone by maybe solar was not the option is because if you go to solar-powered lights from 10 years ago, they just weren't that strong. They were a little bit weak. They didn't last all night long. Geez, you go to 2023 and solar cell technology is so advanced, it's so good that these lights and the brightness will rival that of some landscape lighting. And by the way, it's $40 instead of maybe $4,000. That's the truth of the matter.
And you can take them with you.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say you put them out in your house now and it's not your house forever.
Yeah.
Guess what happens when you move? You take them with you. They're not permanently installed. If I lay out my set of 10, I don't like where, if I lay out this set of 10.
Move them around.
I don't like that where that one's at, I move it around. I didn't have to call an electrician. I can just change my mind. The wife comes home and wants to change them, that's fine. The husband comes home and wants to change them, that's fine. Adam, picking up one set would be your mistake.
2 sets.
2 sets. 2 sets.
Well, the more the merrier. You get to play with them.
Well,
right?
the free shipping.
The free shipping. Look,
I'm a sucker for free shipping.
He loves the free. Well, if you get 2 sets, you activate free shipping as well. That bronze is the best seller. Will be selling out soon. Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
Thank you, Adam.
TV's Chad Allen here with our amazing Bell & Howell lights. Don't forget to visit hsn.com for some great Apple products. It's actually Apple Month right now online, so you can certainly check all those amazing things, including today's special, which is on pre-sale right now. It's an Apple iPad. I want to